Welcome to Litbit channel. Today we will see origin and growth of romantic comedy. Let's we see what do you mean by romantic comedy. Now let's start with the basics. Romantic comedy is a dramatic genre that emphasizes love and humor. It is characterized by light-hearted storytelling, emotional depth, and imaginative elements. To define romantic comedy, further, it's a type of play where the central plot revolves around love, often involving misunderstanding, mistaken identities, and humorous conflict. Origin and growth of romantic comedy. National roots and Shakespearean influence. Romantic comedy in the English tradition developed from national taste, breaking away from classical comedies conventions. Shakespeare transformed the genre by infusing it with his imagination, rejecting rigid rules and addressing universal human experience. Fiction of classical rules. Shakespeare demised the strict three unities of classical drama. His dramatic comedies allowed for expansive settings, multiple interwoven plots, and blends of comic, tragic, and serious tone. Then, themes and approaches of romantic comedy often explores love's challenge using humor and imaginative to resolve them. It avoids corrective satires and instead creates situations where the audience laughs with the character, fostering empathy. And imaginative and poetic qualities are Shakespearean romantic comedies are poetic and artistic rather than satirical or reformative. They prioritize the beauty of human experience and the power of imagination. In conclusion part, romantic comedy as shaped by Shakespeare celebrates the richness of human emotions through humor and love. It defines a rigid convention, embracing creative freedoms and poetic imagination. Let's we recall this chapter. What is the artistic approaches of Shakespearean comedy? Shakespearean comedy reflects an artistic vision rather than a critic exposition. What is a more important in romantic comedy, imaginations or reason? Imagination is more important than pure reasons in romantic comedy. What does romantic comedy celebrates? It celebrates the richness and the complexities of human emotions and experience. What kind of humor is used in romantic comedy? Sympathetic humors, which fosters empathy and inclusivity, is used. Name two famous romantic comedies by Shakespeare. A Midsummer Night's Dreams and As You Like It are famous romantic comedy by Shakespeare. What is the usual settings for romantic comedy? The settings often includes fantastical or pastoral locations such as forests or magical realms. How do Shakespeare's romantic comedies end? They typically end with happy resolutions, often involving marriages or reunions. What role does poetic language plays in romantic comedy? Poetic language enhances emotional depth and aesthetic appeals in romantic comedy. How does romantic comedy differ from satire? Unlike satire, romantic comedy avoids harsh criticism and moral judgment, focusing on gentle humor and imaginative storytelling. What is the central focus of romantic comedy? The central focus is on love and relationships explored through humor and imaginative situation. Why is Shakespeare romantic comedy timeless? It is timeless because it reflects universal human emotions and celebrates life's complexities with creativity. Thank you viewers. Thanks for watching this video.